larger story and theory is that in the aftermath, the government wants to take the land away from the owners to control those mountain areas because they have large deposits of lithium, the largest in the country, perhaps the world, and other minerals necessary to make electric car batteries and weapon systems. The problem with that is that the government must have justifiable reasons to take private property. Even if they invoke eminent domain, the owners must be adequately compensated. But of interest, Kamala Harris's husband, Doug Emhoff, is a shareholder along with BlackRock in lithium mining, and he applied for a lithium mining permit on September 24th. Think about that for a second. Applied for a lithium mining permit on September 24th.
I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings, but we got a witch running for president. That woman is the worst kind of sleaze you can ever think of. I was in California when it was going down. And I used to represent 40 years ago a whole chunk of pimps and hoes in Memphis. And I know a hoe when I see one. And when I see a hoe, I know I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings, but we got a witch running for president. That woman is the worst kind of sleaze you can ever think of. I was in California when it was going down. And I used to represent 40 years ago a whole chunk of pimps and hoes in Memphis. And I know a hoe when I see one. And when I see a hoe, I know she got a pimp. And I want to find out who the pimps are that we getting tricked out on the benefit of. Who are the pimps that this woman is working for? And I see some decent ladies out there. I've met a few of you. And I resent the fact that you got a hoe that's being your face. You see, tomorrow is yesterday today. So today was yesterday, and it'll be tomorrow tomorrow. That's why we have to understand today. What the hell did you just say? Ain't you gonna fact that you got a hoe that's being your face? You see, tomorrow is yesterday today. So today was yesterday, and it'll be tomorrow tomorrow. That's why we have to understand today. What the hell did you just say? And you gonna fake off about being a Negro? I met a daddy, sat next to the man for 2.5 hours at the Governor General's table down in Jamaica. My ex-wife asked him what he was. He said he was Irish and he was Hindu. She said, you don't have anybody. And you gonna fake off about being a Negro? I met a daddy, sat next to the man for 2.5 hours at the Governor General's table down in Jamaica. My ex-wife asked him what he was. He said he was Irish and he was Hindu. She said, you don't have anybody black in your family? He said, no.
Shalom, shalom, Yasharala, all praises and glory goes to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem, Rakakudash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the elected feet and the sheep of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai, in sincerity and truth, with this great gospel coming out of our Bible, and more truth just being revealed to the people, to the elect of the Lord, right? Because most people in this society don't give a damn what is being said about their political leaders, man. As long as their mind is set, right, towards that person who's ruling, they ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change their mind. Just like these people who believe in Christianity, there's nothing you can do to change their minds about that Christian, about Jesus Christ, about the false ideology and doctrine, right? Because their mind's been seared with madness, right? It's called Christianity. Same things with the doctrines of this world. It says they are drunken, but not with wine, right? Well, they drunken with doctrines, religions, right? The things of this society. We know democracy and republicanism and politics is not gonna save nobody. Look how long these devils been running this political game, and it's only getting the cities are getting worse, right? Crime is going up. The dollar's collapsing. We see more businesses vanish. This dude I just watched a video about more food businesses closing. So prepare for what? Empty shelves in your grocery stores, right? Pretty soon, these people gonna realize what they're living in. They're living at the end of what America, the end of Babylon the Great, right? Let's get this verse. It's the book of Luke 8, verse 17. It reads, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad." I'm reading it again. "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad," right? Because what? The wicked is being revealed. The wicked is being revealed. And also these tares, right? You got the parable of the wheat and the tares, and we're seeing who the tares are, right? Because they look like the wheat, but their spirit is not of the same, right? And that's why the Lord said, wait for the plower, for the reaper, so he could separate the wheat from the tare, right? Like he separate the sheep from his goats. Paraphrasing, because what's going to happen to these people who so-called look like Israelites, but they're not Israelites? Their asses is going to meet their demise, and they're going into captivity. They're going into captivity, right? Because this ain't a color thing. This thing is a nationality thing, right? Your bloodline, your pedigree, right? I'm going to read Deuteronomy 17 and 15. It reads, "Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom Yahweh thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee." They done gave you Barack Obama. He even let you know, but he has no connection to the transatlantic slave trade. That is not his people. He said, "No, that's Michelle's people." That's Michelle's people. That's not my people. And he don't give a fuck about the black people. He cared more. They called him the first gay president, right? Because he was passing more laws for what? LGBT communities, right? For the rainbow community, right? While the rainbow community was getting rights, what happened? More money was going to the BLM to give money to what the LGBTs mixed amongst the BLMs, right? It was pure chaos, pure confusion, madness, right? While people are losing their homes, people are losing jobs, people are losing everything. They're taking the so-called American hard-working dollar and giving it to what? The LGBTQ community, right? Pure confusion. I'm going to read it again. It says in Deuteronomy 17 and 15, "Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee." Yeah, another fucking nation. You got to be crazy to go vote for red body Edomite. Talking about, man, Donald Trump, go Trump, blacks for Trump, Latinos for Trump, a retard motherfucker for Trump. That's all you are, a retarded motherfucker for Trump. They talking about Kamala. That ain't a black woman. She's not. Even if she was a black woman, you ain't supposed to set no goddamn woman over you, right? I'm read this again. "Thou shalt anywise set him king," not a queen. They ain't say set a fucking woman over you, right? A woman, when she play a position, she gonna be happy. It's a lot of these fucking rich cracker women in these good job positions. They said, "Man, I'm tired of this shit. I want to fucking be a housewife." And bitches, they mad they ain't had no babies. They got that old pussy, right? They got that old rotten pussy at the age of 50, 60 trying to have a child. Them eggs done fucking rotted, right? That used condom she done became, and now she want to settle down and looking for a sucker, right? Look, she gonna find a sucker too. Because this is Babylon the Great. It says, "Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee. Set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren thou shalt set king over thee." A brethren, not a woman. "Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not of thy brother." Yeah, come Mala, right? Come Mala, because my man says she's a hoe. So it's Kamala Harris. It's not gonna save you niggas. It's not gonna save you ninjas. This is Psalms 106. Hey, even the East Indian community don't want nothing to do with her. Don't forget, this was the same bitch who was passing rules and regulations in California, and you see the state of California, right? A collapsed society, right? Psalms 106 and 34. It says, "They did not destroy the nations, concerning whom Yahweh commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen," right? They were mixed amongst the heathen and learned their ways, and they served their idols, which were a snare unto them, right? Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto what? Unto devils, and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and of their daughters, whom they have sacrificed unto idols of Canaan and the land was polluted with blood, right? Because what happened? When the Lord told us go murk these motherfuckers and take the land, Jake said, "Nah, man, we're just gonna go in there, let them live. We're gonna mix amongst them." Just like here in captivity, Jake done mixed amongst the nations, right? That's why it might have a person who looked like an Israelite, who looked like a so-called how can we say a standard Israelite, off the plantation Israelite, off apocalypto looking ass Israelite, right, from the northern kingdom, right? A 12-year slave looking Israelite from the southern kingdom, a Taino, a Gadite looking, when we're going according to the scriptures. Ain't talk about no motherfucking Moabite looking motherfuckers coming over here. Even though our people are scattered amongst Moab and these other nations, but it spoke clearly about these 12 tribes and what would happen to them, right? Because when Yahushua was around, who was he dealing with? Benjamin, Judah, and Levi. There was still other northern kingdom tribes in the midst of us, because we married a lot of their people, and they married amongst us. But who was the Lord talking to when Yahushua was walking around? He was talking to Benjamin, Judah, and Levi. And where was the other tribes? They were already here in the Americas, right? So what happened? The Lord sent the devil to take us all down, right? When you had the rebirth, the renaissance of Esau, Edom, right? He became a conquistador. He became an invader. He went and took over the Jakes in the west coast of Africa and brought them where to the Americas to serve captivity, right? And that's how we mingled amongst the nations. First, when we were supposed to get rid of the Canaanites, we didn't, and we mingled amongst them. Now, man, through captivity, we have mingled amongst these heathens. It says they did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord commanded them, but were mingled. But were mingled among the heathen and learned their works, and they served their idols. And here you are in 2024, still following after the ways of the heathens. You learn their ways, their politics, right? The way they govern, the way they run a system, and it's not freaking working. This shit is falling apart, right? It's just falling apart. You got Los Angeles, California, Hollywood, all these different places, San Francisco, right? Homeless encampments, drug addiction, fentanyl, overdoses, high price homes that nobody could afford, right? They rather keep a motherfucker on the street to die than let them live in a house, right? Plus, the spirit of the people ain't right. These ain't no people who want to work. These people want to just get fucked up and high. What's going to happen? They're going to have children. Every neighborhood going to turn into a crime neighborhood, so you got to chop this bitch up. The only solution is with a nuclear fucking missile. A nuclear missile. And that's why the Lord said in the book of Acts 17 and 30, it says, in the times of his ignorance, the Most High winked at it, but now command all men everywhere to what? Repent. To repent. Why? Because he's about to bring that destruction. He's about to visit this place. He's about to air this fucking place out, right? Ain't too much time left. You can see by the way society is going, ain't too much time left. I just seen a video, right, where the men who were at peace with America, they over in Africa making business with Africans. And on a spiritual movement, because I know they just kicked fucking Americans out of that same country. And the Saudi Arabians just got invited to that country. So we see that spirit of America being the number one state of what power is dying. It's dying, right? I'm going to read this in the book of Psalms 55. Read Psalms 55 and 20. It says, he hath put forth his hands against such at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. But war was in his heart. I'm going to read this again. It said, he hath put forth his hands against such as peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. And these politicians use soft words, right? Use soft words to keep you people asleep while their whole time they have an agenda. They have an agenda. What? Take over the land, take over the minerals, right? Because one thing we know is something called, depopulation. Why they want the people depopulated? Because you people know a little too much right now through technology, through the internet.
And you worthless. You worthless. You
a lot.
They want your land. You know what I'm saying?
Because they don't want you.
They know you got minerals and things under there. You know, it's called a land grab. This is what happened in North Carolina, going out of West Virginia. the mountain area, it's very minerals. The lithium's over there. What about in Hawaii? You know what I'm saying? They want that for the billionaires. Oprah,
The Middle East,
the Middle East,
the oil.
Florida. They sent the hurricanes to Florida. Why? Because the billionaires want to buy up the little beachfront areas and go ahead and reset it.
And they got to be stupid as hell, knowing that the Lord is bringing this weather pattern yearly, right? Because some stuff is their powers, but everything, other stuff is the Lord. It's always been hurricanes coming through there. You got to be an idiot to build on this stupid ass land. One dude said, "Man, I just got over here. I've been over here for 5 years. It's time to go. I ain't dealing with this shit every fucking year.
Look,
We got to strap our house down and flee."
What about this one? Here's the kicker. You've been paying insurance forever and a day.
Oh my God.
And then all of a sudden they tell you can't even collect the check. But every time it's time to pay that motherfucking insurance, you make sure that money there, or guess what? They're gonna cut your black ass off. So this all shit's all game's all fucked up, man.
No,
So
they take your house for not having insurance.
Oh, there you go. They take it. You're absolutely right, matter of fact. Or they'll sue you. You
Yeah.
get sued.
The Homeowners Association. They done passed all these different rules. You gotta have your grass cut this high.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You can't have that many American flags. You remember the Americans were complaining, hey, they're telling Americans we can't have no flags in our front yard. They had too many flags, goddammit. That's what the Homeowners Association in America told them.
Well, remember, even at my crib, like you said, the grass, the snow. When it snows, we used to have to keep the snow shoveled in front of the crib, you know what I'm saying?
Don't forget the beautification law where motherfuckers went and took loans to make their neighborhoods nicer.
Mm-hmm.
So you couldn't afford to pay it.
You couldn't afford to pay them loans back. That's what the city did. And when
Take
what
your
happened in
house.
return, they come and take your shit. All sorts of ways to take your land, property, man.
Because it says the words of his mouth were smooth. We're going to make things better. We're doing this to
We're helping
liberate.
you. We're helping you. We're your help. Don't worry. What your boy say, Reagan say when he come to the
Matter
government.
of fact, pull it up so we can get the exact quote.
Who said it? Reagan?
Ronald Reagan. Gangbanging Reagan. Drug cartel Reagan. What's his other partner, man? The other one, the Contra cat.
Oliver North.
Come on, oh my God. No.
Ronald Reagan. It's a quote about the government. And I'm here to help them.
Bring him out.
What's the most famous quote?
The 12 most terrifying words.
Kind of wrong with it.
And this is coming from a person who ran the government, right? Who was supposed to be the head of the state, Ronald Reagan. He's telling you the worst thing you can hear is that they're from the government and they're here to assist you. They're here to help you. And we're seeing through FEMA, what the hell are they supposed to do with $750? Right? And where are they supposed to go spend $750 when their whole town been wiped off the map?
Mm-hmm. And then you're giving them problems because they can't find their ID. How you gonna cash a check without no ID in America? You got
Bro,
to
you're
check.
just fucked.
Yeah, you fucked. You gave us hard times, and we got our ideas. What the hell you talking about?
Well, you know, that's the community. They'll cash a check for them in that community because, you know, that's them cracker communities. Us, nah, we in them cities right now. We don't know you, nigga.
Exactly. No.
Come on, man.
You got it.
Super close,
Wait,
though. It's just
man,
a
it's
courtyard.
like we just had it and then it's
Actually, it's a
commercial
house,
on
but
shit.
nobody lives in it anymore, so that's cool.
This is at a press conference on August 12th, 1986. U.S. Ronald Reagan said, "The 9 most terrifying words in English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help."
Is there any more than that, man? I was wondering. I wanted to hear why he said this, right? Because it makes you wonder why. What it says, their tongue shall fall upon themselves.
Okay.
Why would an American president tell the American people?
It's like it's a whole little
Oh,
thing.
Bible shot.
But I mean,
Is that the
to
story?
listen to, I can send it to you. I just send it to you.
No, read that. What it?
No, that was it right there. But I
What's this right here? This ain't the story about what he was saying at the
That's
press
what I
conference?
read.
Oh yeah, read the whole thing.
No, that was what I read.
Ain't no more?
No, that's talking about something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I can send that.
No, I wanted to read so we can read it for the people.
Oh no, yeah, that was it. It's talking about something else. It's talking about Churchill and Einstein. This is somebody's quote.
Oh, okay. Come.
Yeah,
No, because
I'll send it to you though.
these devils, man. One thing we noticed once their own, how can we say, their own political components turn on each other, man. They don't mind telling. You see Donald Trump, every night he's saying something bad about Biden. Every night he's saying something bad about Kamala, even to the point where his own cabinet is telling him, man, calm down, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just say these things.
You're making government look bad.
Mm-hmm. Right? They making their tongues fall upon themselves.
This is Psalm 64 and 8. Let me start at 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. Mm-hmm. All that see them shall flee away. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh.
Right, because everybody's looking from the outside in like this house is divided. Mm-hmm. This house is always arguing. This house are not solving none of the American issues, like the fixing the roads, the schools. Look at the crime. The crime is out of control.
This house is full of folly. All they want to do is laugh. They don't even know the difference between a man and a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're all about entertainment. Mm-hmm. They're all about sports and entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Look at the homeless, how homelessness has exploded in this man's society. People can't even afford houses in this man's society, let alone food.
What about some of the cities they don't even want to go visit? The international people used to come to San Francisco.
Man, come on, killer.
They don't want to go there no more. Chicago, what was this, about 4 or 5 years ago?
You get robbed.
The billionaire dude has said, man, I want to bring a bunch of businesses here, but not no more. We're going to relocate to like Miami or Florida where it's safer. It's too bad out here.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
And we were talking about, he's talking about your major cities where, man, come on, was bringing in money off of what tourists? Mm-hmm. Like you're saying, brother, tourists. Mm-hmm. Chicago tourist scene in the summer was insane. You running more into tourists than you was running into people in Chicago.
Man, come on, man. Summer, winter, all year long.
Yeah.
We used to have, another thing, this is how you know this place is going down the drain. They, back when I was a kid, you walk down through Michigan, they used to have the little snow characters up in the window. You know what I'm saying? And they all that's for sale now. And you don't even see that no more. Michigan Avenue is done within the holidays, man. Don't nobody want to go through there. You go get robbed or shot at.
Man, them motherfucking gangbangers and some criminals is lurking.
Lurking. They're all through the area, waiting for people to waiting for a victim. A victim. Mm-hmm. That's what they say.
And it's a lot of victims out right now, man. Read that again, beloved.
Okay. This is Psalm 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Mm-hmm. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh.
Yeah, because what's really important is truth, right? Because it ain't about declaring the works of a politician. What's the works of a politician? Robbing the people.
Mm-hmm. Lying to the people.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Selling false hopes and dreams, man. Hey, the way of the leaders, the way of the people, roughly paraphrasing for Proverbs, man. So these people is all jacked up, man. Their minds is going as the way the democratic system got them going, his and her and them and them. These terms that we used to she, him, and her, and they done bought out all these different terms for these people now, man.
And one thing we know that these people in power, they weren't with that shit. That shit was, they voted a lot of their asses out of office and brought in some other motherfuckers who was raised up in this fool system to push this agenda.
They had to get down.
Yeah, because one thing the devil will weed out who's part of his agenda. Why you think he gave you the schools and the churches, right? To weed out people he's all with the church. The church is a house of confusion. He's all with the school, a place of confusion. He's all with entertainment and that bullshit. It's a motherfucker with an open mind, with a woke mind, with a spiritual mind, or with a so-called woke mind of this society, because they're against these so-called woke up crackers who don't want to be part of this system no more. They done moved into the forest.
Because what happens, what you just named out for everything, the church has got what? Money grants and everything else. And what just happened to whoever's against their system? They lose their jobs, they get thrown out and cast out, their way of life changes instantly. So you either want to get down or lay down in this system. You either get down with this wickedness, or you're going to lay down and fall to obscurity. Mm-hmm. And what have we done? We don't care, man. The Lord got us. We have not put our faith in the riches in this society, man. Mm-hmm. We see it coming away. We see it going away. We see something greater coming, man. While these people are selling out for this wicked stuff, man, we don't, man. Come on, man.
And get 2 Peter 3 right quick. Let's start at the top. Right, because the brother said, fuck this place. We see something better. You gotta be crazy to be holding on to this. There's nothing left to hold on to. right? You holding on with the nails. Your nails, come on, man.
Clean on. Because you see things falling apart. You see it ain't the same, ain't right. But you still want to try to pretend like it is. You know what I'm saying? Everything's falling. You can't even go to your homes, your summer homes and different homes no more, man. 2 Peter, which one?
We're gonna start at 3, but let me read this for you right quick, soldier. Cause bear with me.
This is Jeremiah 5:20. Declare this in the house of Jacob and publish it in Judah, saying, hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have ears and see not, and have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not.
Read that again.
Kind. This is Jeremiah 5:20. Declare this in the house of Jacob and publish it in Judah, saying, hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, and have ears and hear not.
Right, because you're not hearing the words and the prophecy of this word. We could surely see that. But you're not even seeing the downfall of this society. You're not hearing the words of the people in the news. The people in the news telling you prepare for all hell to break loose. Your CIA, your FBI, right? The terrorist group watchers, they're telling you America's gonna be attacked.
Well, that's because mind you, man, a lot of these people, what do? I don't want to hear about this. I don't want to hear about it. It's too depressing. I can't hear about this, man. The holidays are coming up. My birthday is coming up. I got their mind. What does the scripture say, man? You can't even decipher the times we're in, man. That's how far gone the Lord has got your mind, man. You know, that's a scary thing, man. This scripture that we're reading is a scary thing, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is saying, publish this. He's declaring something, you foolish people, man. The Lord is calling you foolish, man. But when you go to church, what do they tell you, man? It's describing a whole totally different story to you, man. But the scriptures is telling you you're foolish, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, you go to church, they don't speak about what we're talking about.
Yeah.
All they say is Jesus is coming back.
So guess what? And guess what? Jesus said.
Why is he coming back then? Why in the church? What the fuck y'all talking about in the church? Jesus coming back for what? To deliver his people from what? What is he? You don't say nothing about World War III. You don't talk about the pestilence and the famine.
Hey, you don't hear how the Lord be cutting Jacob and Israel. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear that?
No, they ain't dealing with no Jacob and Israel. They didn't hear African American in that verse. They didn't hear Caucasian American in that verse.
They didn't hear twerking. They didn't hear dancing, praise dancing, gospel, singing, dancing, all that bull.
Idol worshiping, right? That fuck man. Because some of them they ain't even into nothing. That's that new age dummies. But them older motherfuckers, they really believe in this bullshit.
Yeah.
You got the new age look like that nigga who came across us on the line, man. He don't care about no man. These are the real weirdos you got to work. Because they the ones who come out there and start killing in the name of Jesus. In the name of God.
My family did what? I got to leave my family. What? What's going to happen? Oh, hell. I got to store up trucks and come. Man, you crazy, nigga. I'm right here. Man, you I ain't got no time for that. Jake ain't got patience. The Lord speaks about having patience, man. Jake don't have patience, man. You know, our people have not patience, man. That's one thing. When you're in this truth, man, you have to have patience. Because as long as we've been in the truth and lost things, we haven't lost everything. We lost things.
And patience going to suffering.
Yeah, kind of. We've been gaining, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been gaining. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord is storing up for us, and we're storing up for us, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, Jake don't want to suffer.
Nah, hell no. They want to. They say, man, that was a thing of the past. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that was a thing of the past, man.
Well, your boy said talking about living the good life. What good life, man? You gotta pay taxes. What's good about it? So you gotta keep doing wickedness just to keep up that status. And what status? The status of I got car, I got clothes, I got people respecting me, people like me. Man, that is bullshit, nigga. You still a fucking nobody in America, man. All you dumbass celebrities, man, your money don't equal up to a motherfucking prince in Saudi Arabia, a king in Africa, man. You're a fucking joke when it comes to real money and power. You're just a fucking entertainer.
But you don't see that. All you see is the goofy entertainers they give you on TV.
Look at Kanye West, ex-Christian now in the pornography, man, a fucking joke. We've been telling you these people are clowns and jokesters. But no, man, did you hear what Kanye said? No, I did not hear what Kanye said.
Nor do I give a fuck.
Come on.
We're fucked, yeah. You Americans is just fucked. You goofy ass Americans believing in the system. That nigga who crossed us on the line, who couldn't take the word, yeah, you fucked, man. Because you thought you knew something, you didn't know a goddamn thing, nigga.
That nigga had the Professor X, Xavier.
Come on.
Bald head like a motherfucker.
With the Beijing beard and shit. Perfect lined up beard, man. Yeah, I think that's what the Beijing beard is. Perfect line.
No, I'm gonna look it up, man, because I remember you said that on the line. I was like, man, I ain't heard of it, but I'm gonna look it up.
That's what so I be hearing
Beijing beard.
rappers and shit. That's what the rappers be and the bitches be saying. Hey.
Nigga look like something off a video game.
Come on, man. Perfectly painted beard, man. My niggas is crazy. You got Jake who be who got a few gray hairs in their beard. They like, fuck it, let's go ahead. Put paint all through.
Oh yeah, come on, just to make it look cool. This ain't about looking cool.
Come on, man.
This ain't about looking cool at all, man. Cause shit, if it was about looking cool, guess what? The men of the Lord, man, we don't stand out. Cause the Lord said, Yahweh Shai wasn't looking cool when he came in on looking poor, right? He took the lower position in life. He didn't come in as a royal prince and a powerful king.
Because it wasn't time for that.
Exactly, but when he gonna come into his glory.
It's not time for us to be shining right now. We shining because we doing the work. Yeah, we shining because we doing the work, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah, shine on. But as far as this worldly possessions and all that BS, man, we thank the Lord, man. We ain't got to deal with that shit no more, man. And those of us that are in the truth, this GMS truth, this really 10 toes down, man, you need to forsake all that, man. You need to forsake, some of us forsake family, some of us forsake members that we thought was down.
Matter of fact, let's get some verses too. Let's get some verses.
I was gonna finish killing this real quick.
Because everything you're saying, I just want to back it up with verses before we go to that next subject. Because we could back everything we're saying up with scripture. You gotta be a spiritual man. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. This is Jeremiah 5 and 21 finishes. Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Fear not me, saith the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And though the waves therefore toss themselves, yet can they not prevail through the roar? Yet can they not pass over it? But this people have a revolving and rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone.
Right, the Lord set the foundations of the earth perfect to the way He wants it. Right, so the waters can't pass its limits. Right, just like you Israelites, you can't fucking break out of this curse. You under a curse, and you can't get out of it. You can't say, Lord, I'm about to get rich in it. Look at Kanye, he got rich in the society and became weirder. Look at Magic Johnson. He had to fucking so-called say he had a sickness to get paid in this society. And you, after that, where do you see him?
Don't forget about his son, 6'9", 7 foot ass son. You know this nigga want
Transformer, Optimus Prime.
Come on, you know this nigga wanted to put that nigga in some type of sport. But once that nigga came out swinging his arm, broke his wrist.
Come on.
You can't do nothing with that nigga. You can't put him in no sport with no broke wrist. That nigga sweet as hell. Contaminate the whole locker room.
Dwayne Wade.
Another
Will Smith.
Oh yeah.
And we talking about your top of the top. The only one you ain't hear nothing funny about is Denzel, because he said he feared that Christian father of his. So, but still we know, man. Look, man, your motherfucking talent ain't gonna get you nowhere, man. You had to do something, man. You part of that industry.
Yeah, and it's Babylon. You in this wicked spot. You had to come up in this wicked spot, basically.
Yeah, he might be a secret disciple on low. We never know. We don't know. We don't know. That nigga might believe.
It's up to him to pray for that.
Because he stayed with a beard on his grill lately.
And it's up to him, man. Cause these cats done right across us. They see us. We all over.
Man, they be, man. Jake be in California and Hollywood, yelling, cussing out them crackers. I seen Zabak in them out there. I seen different camps.
So you
out
can't
in Cali. You got great millstones, staying, whooping motherfuckers on World Star. White women. Go ahead, brother.
This is Jeremiah 5 and 24. Neither say they in their heart.
Jake was in Washington D.C. with the Gadites. Remember? With the white college group.
Man,
made the news.
Oh yeah. Come on, man. And that was years ago. And you had rappers, so many different
actors, entertainers making fun of the Hebrews,
comedians.
Yep.
And then some. They done died.
Come on.
After that.
Man.
Yeah. So it's no excuse out here, man. There's no excuse.
Give me you shall see your teachers. Baba Kusha.
Cause it's fine time, man. Cause.
Yeah, because this is the times we're in. Why you gonna see your teachers? Because we're at the end. At one time, it wasn't. You remember the Lord said the word's gonna be sealed up till time. That's why you didn't see no prophets. You didn't hear it says where there's no vision, the people perish.
Come on, man.
Right. So that's why a bunch of our people went into Christianity, went into Islam, That's why you had a Malcolm X nigga pop up, Martin Luther King nigga pop up, all these different groups. But now that this truth is popping up, what you got popping up more? You ain't having newer Christian church pop up. You having newer Israelite groups pop up. Even though some of them is going to clear the fuck off, because that's spiritual. We had a bunch of send off niggas in our nation. Go ahead, soldier.
This is Isaiah 30 and 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction.
What is that? Captivity. You're in slavery. The bread of. Go ahead, read that again.
God. Isaiah 30 and 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
So even under this punishment you're going through, guess what? You're going to see your teachers. You're going to get this gospel. That's what's going to bring you back to the Father. Go ahead.
But thy eyes shall see thy teachers, and thy ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left.
So guess what? It's a lot of you people who drive past us, who walk past us. What do you hear? Hey man, return back to Yahweh. Right? They hear this. Even if you take heed or not, you see your teachers. Where did the Lord put us? In the fucking main streets.
Highways and byways. You know what I'm saying? The gateways. And that's where we at. We ain't hiding this word. The word is not to be hidden. And that's a cut to you keyboard gangsters out there, man. You know
that's a cut to you Christians in the churches, hidden in the house. Right? You know a keyboard is a clown. Once the internet go down, man. Plus, let's be honest, anybody who who's dealing with a man on the internet who he can't go on the streets and see him do the real work, what it says, show me your work and show me your faith through your work. It ain't talking about you sit in the comfort of your warm house. It says in season, out season. It's one season in your house all year long. You got on what, an 89 degree weather, 87 degree on the temperature. You got the AC on. You chilling. Comfortable.
And I was taking, that's another thing, because this is we're uncomfortable in the element.
Man, so we're uncomfortable. I come on, kill it.
This is more and more adversity being put on us. So you need to, if you want a paycheck, you better get out here and get this work in, man.
I know you remember the winners.
Man, we can't forget these winners. We'll never forget these winners. These are things that are going to go down. The Lord ain't going to forget these things, because the Lord taking account for everything that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't no fun game joke. And we put our life on the line, man. We going to laugh and joke amongst us. But you know what I'm saying? Because we in it. You know what I'm saying?
But when y'all come around, man, fuck you, nigga. We out here ready to die for this.
Yeah. Life on the line. We can lose everything. And guess what? The Lord going to look out for us, man. We're going to pray harder and harder and cry harder and harder to the Lord, man.
And we done already lost everything.
Come on, man. You know?
And gain what? And gain Yahweh Shimmy our shot.
That's what we're gonna say. We ain't taking it as losses, we taking it as lessons. Lessons learned, man. You know what I'm saying?
If you got something else, bring it out. And we done.
Man, that was it on that.
Man, get a verse on man. Lose your life for the Lord.
Okay.
Right? Because that's what you got to do, man. Once you realize that this place is through, it has nothing else to offer you, right? Once you realize that your woman is not a woman of God, your family members are not with the Lord, right? You start looking at things different. It's like, all right, fuck it. Let me separate myself from these people, man. Right? Let me focus on what Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, because this place has nothing to offer me. Or a servant of the Lord, man. All the people who believe in the Lord know, man, this place ain't got a goddamn thing to offer them. Get your ass from out of there.
Come on.
That motherfucker be on a mission. Get your ass out of here. Go ahead, soldier.
This is Matthew 16:24. Let me start up. Matthew 24:16. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is a man profit if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
Right, because it's not about finding your lives in a society that's dying. How you gonna find your life in a society that's dying? What? Man, it don't make sense. It really don't make sense. Think about it. The dollar's collapsing. No, brother, if I work harder, if I work extra hours, I'll be able to get extra dollars.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't see none of that stuff you talking about. Where that saying is, what you reading, brother? I don't know what you reading.
Well, brother, me and my family, we got a business.
Mm-hmm. And my family's family business that I'm holding down. So you can't tell me this 40-year-old business that we holding down is about to be gone in one night because the Lord is coming back, man. I don't see that, man. The Lord is blessing me with this. This is why I got it. That's how that sound, man.
Brother, I just sent my kids to college, brother. What are you telling me? You want me to tell my kids to leave college?
Hey, he want to be a doctor.
Yeah. My son's about to be a pastor. He's at theology.
It's tradition in our family to do this.
Brother, why you so negative, brother? Why you so negative, brother? Yeah, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom, man. Kitty, what the hell?